Z, coming off of last week, how do you challenge this defense to just continuously improve, looking at this week, practices that you have, and then attacking the Tennessee Titans on Sunday?
I think, we approach it every week the same way. Win or lose, you want us to continue to push ourselves to be the best versions of ourselves every single day. Obviously, it was, we had some success. It was great. Big Grove got the pick, Nick got the pick. A lot of Latu got the sack, so that was pretty cool. But at the end of the day, there's some things we want to clean up and things we got to continue to grow in. So just going to keep, taking one day at a time and be the best defense we can be today.
It's always tough to face a team twice, especially twice in as early of the season as it will be against Tennessee. They've certainly endured their challenges, but what do you continue to see as some of the strengths in particular that they have on the offensive side to account for?
Well, obviously, it starts with the quarterback. Obviously extremely talented. Getting more comfortable in this league, making some tight window throws that we got to make sure we're ready for. And their running attack is legit. Got respect for both of their running backs. Have competed against the both of them for some time now. So we got to make sure we got our hands full, make sure we're ready to play on Sunday.
Every week in this league, you'll see a situation where you say, "Damn, how'd this team lose to this team?" It happens each and every week because it's the NFL. How do you avoid being that team, especially when it's a division game?
Yeah, I don't really think. I think that's an outside perspective, like outside the NFL. I think. The parity in the league is a lot tighter than, I think the average, viewer really understands. So you got to understand, like, for example, we played, they were down, third, fourth tackle last week, but he's still an NFL player, so he's still going to win. He's still going to make plays. So regardless of what the perception or, how he came in the league, we all were underrated at some point. So everybody's capable. Everybody's, willing to, able to make a play. So we got to make sure you're locked in.
You lock it in because it's division too. I mean, it's a chance to stack another one, and they all count. They used to say, Dungy used to say, division games count twice.
Division games count double for sure, and we got a test coming in on Sunday, and we got to make sure we're ready for it.
You guys are one of the top teams in the league when it comes to defensive takeaways. What do you credit that to so far?
I think we've just been taking advantage of our opportunities. I think Coach Lewis done a great job of not only instilling, taking the ball away into our mental mindset, but also, working it in drills. And, we got guys that just been making plays, from Karam, Kenny, Grove, Latu, the D-line leading the team in picks, which was crazy. Those guys are leading the way, and it's cool to see. So we just got to keep going, keep it rolling.
Is Grove still talking about that interception?
Actually, he not, believe it or not. He had a great weekend. It was his birthday, so shout out to BG. I'm just glad that he getting the love that he deserved. It was a hell of a play, man. One of the all-time plays, and that says a lot coming from Grove because he got a few.
You're always hyping up your teammates, very vocal leader. How did you kind of find your voice, and when do you know, like, okay, now's the time to be that vocal leader or be a little more, I don't know, in people's faces about whatever's going on?
I would honestly say that's naturally who I am, just in high school, college. I mean, it's weird to say out loud, but, like, I've pretty much been a captain on almost every single team I've ever been on. And I would say, coming in this locker room after my second year, I kind of felt like I wasn't really being myself, and I had the opportunity to just, step up, vocally. We had some social justice issues going on, and, I think that kind of helped me find my voice and, just kind of step into who I really am and let my teammates, my coaches, and the team know, like, the type of player that I could be, not only on the field, but in the locker room as well. So.
Jalen's going to be practicing today. How big would it be to get him back out there?
Man, love to see Jay Jones. I saw him in the Walton. I said, shout out to my boy Jay. So definitely need him back, man. I know he's been battling just with a bunch of small nagging stuff that just sticks with you. So I know he's been putting that work in, been seeing him putting that work in. Glad he's able to get back to practice today. Hopefully we get him back soon.
Z, this offense is always quick to credit you guys with how good you have been in taking the ball away, putting the offense in good situations to be successful. I've been watching just a little bit on the sidelines. When this defense comes off, yeah, you get to your adjustments, but it seems like everybody on the defensive side is really quick to want to watch this offense. How much fun is it for this defense to watch the production of what those guys are giving you week in and week out?
Man, it's special. I think we got I know it's been said over and over again, but we got an extremely close-knit team. So it's, we watch, and obviously I get my adjustments, but I need to see Alec catch the bomb. I need to see Pitt make the tough catch over the middle. I mean, but even now, it's like, watching the mirror take the kick back, it's like we all just rooting for it. I mean, one of my favorite moments from Sunday was when Grove caught the pick. You literally see 50 people come off the sideline and go in the end zone. That just shows you how much everybody loves BG and how much everybody's rooting for each other. So we got a close-knit team, man. Everybody's rooting for everybody, and I think that's helped give us success so far.
Defense getting takeaway after takeaway, one of the tops in the league. What's the reason for this?
I mean, shoot, I feel like we all click together. Everyone, on the field understands their job and, understands each other and can flow together. So, I mean, it all comes together for us when we're out there.
This buzz right now around town, do you guys feel it?
No, we definitely do. I mean, a lot of people feel it now, but we've been feeling it, like, since training camp, even before that. So, I mean, there's nothing new to us, it feels like.
Latu, have you ever seen a group of D linemen take the ball away with the interceptions the way that this group has so far in a season?
I've never been a part of a team where the D-line's just everywhere all over the ball, it feels like. But, I mean, I gotta love it, right?
You've already gotten a couple yourself this season. How excited were you to see Grove get that one? I know it was obviously his birthday the next day, so he made the most of it.
When I seen him, I couldn't wait to run down there with him. So, I mean, it was dope seeing that.
Just ask Zaire this as well, and the offense is always so quick to credit you guys with taking the ball away, putting them in great situations to be successful. I know you guys have come off the sidelines, you're making your adjustments, but it seems like you guys are all really quick to want to watch this offense. How excited are you to watch what they have done, how productive they've been?
I mean, when you got, DJ leading the front and dudes in every position, making plays and doing their part, it's fun to watch. And then especially being on the sideline and knowing like they're taking control of the game and they're taking control of the ball, I mean, it makes our job way easier, and it feels like, we don't really got to think too much, but just play football and get the ball back.
This is the second time you're going to face Tennessee in just a few weeks. Pretty early in the season to have a division opponent twice. With the quarterback they have, the run game that they have, how do you prepare for this team to test you all defensively?
I mean, shoot, I feel like we're just going to go ahead and do the same thing what we did last week. I mean, as a front, as a D-line, we got to get after the quarterback, make him, scramble, make him, stutter in the pocket, and then our DBs are just going to keep doing what they do. Our linebackers are going to keep doing what they do and give us that time to get, to them. So it'll be a fun one. It's
been a very front-loaded home slate so far. You guys are going to face Tennessee on Sunday and then not be back at Lucas Oil for about a month. Yeah, for about a month. Yeah. So, following the bye and following a trip to Kansas City, just how eager are you to deliver, especially with how good you guys have been at home and how great you've been against AFC opponents?
I mean, shoot, this week, I feel like we're just going to put a staple in it, keep doing what we do, come out on top, and then just, keep riding out until we come back into Indy.